Hello and welcome to day 3 of our number of the day. We're going to be looking at the double it, half it, or even or odd today. So I'm going to go back to our number, which was 4,848, and I'm going to start with the even or odd because that's where I think is the easiest. So I'm going to take a peek at that number that's in the ones place value because that's going to tell you if it's even or odd. And we know that our numbers that are even are anything divisible by 2. So 2, 4, 6, 8, and multiples of 10 are divisible by 2. So if it ends in one of those, it's going to be even. So if I take a peek at my number, I see that 8 is the last number in this, in my total number. And that makes it even because I just said even. 8 is an even number. So I'm going to say even. Okay, next I'm going to, I have double it and half it. So you can kind of pick and choose where you want to start. I'm going to start by doubling it because I like to do multiplication first. And the easiest way I think to do this is just add the number again, but you can always practice your multiplication and just multiply it by 2. So right now I'm going to practice opening my Elmo up. So on a separate piece of paper, you're probably going to want to record what you're doing. So I'm going to start with 4,848. Okay. So like I said before, you can multiply it by 2 if that's your jam, but I don't really want to do that because that's a really big number to multiply. So what I'm going to do is just some repeated addition. So I'm going to add 4,848 onto my original number up here. Okay, so I'm just doubling it. So I'm going to just do some quick addition here. 8 plus 8 is 16. So I'm going to carry that 1. 4 plus 4 is 8. Plus 1 is 9. 8 plus 8 is 16. Again, carry that 1. 4 plus 4 is 8. Plus that 1 is 9. So when I am doing my double it, my final number is going to be 9,696. Okay, I'm just going to quickly erase my whiteboard. And now I'm left with the half it. So you can do some long division or you can practice cutting this in half however you want to, okay? So I'm going to do some long division, and if you aren't familiar with it, then you're going to use whatever division you know or whatever strategy you have. Okay, so 4,848, and I'm going to divide this by 2. This one's nice and easy to divide by 2 because I'm cutting, remember I'm cutting it in half. So I can just quickly go through this line and see. So I'm going to actually set it up in a long division problem. So I'm going to have my long division sign, 4,848, and then I'm dividing it by 2. So 2 goes into 4 2 times because 2 times 2 is 4. When I subtract that, that gets me to 0. I bring this down, and now I have 8. 2 goes into 8 4 times. 4 times 2 is 8. And again, I'm subtracting. Well, that's easy. So now I'm going to bring that one down. So now I end up with 4. 2 goes into 4 2 times. 2 times 2 equals 4. Again, subtract. That ends up with 0. I'm going to bring that last 8 all the way down. Okay, and we know 2 goes into 8 4 times. Just double check. 4 times 2 equals 8. And I have 0 remainders. So when I cut 4,848 in half, I'm going to end up with 2,424. So I'm just going to click back over to my PowerPoint or slides over here, and I'm just going to enter my new number, which is 2,424. Okay, so this one is definitely going to require a little bit more thinking than the other ones we've done so far. You're probably going to want to have at least a scratch piece of paper. Not every single number of the day is going to end up in the thousands. So some will be tens, hundreds, some might even be decimals, but when we get into decimals, I'll do another set of videos to walk us through that, okay? All right, so that's today. So your job right now is to go over to our Google Classroom and find the day 3 number of the day activity where you're going to double, half, and figure out if our number is even or odd. When you're done, that's all you needed to do for today for the number of the day. We'll meet back here tomorrow to talk about some mental math. All right, have a great afternoon. Bye.